All right, kids, let's take a quick look at the markets today on Monday as we are the third day of October and stocks are rallying. You know, people always say stocks and crypto kind of rallies in October. Off to a good start so far. Bitcoin holding out pretty good above 19,000 at 19.4. We were actually just at 19.5 not too long ago. Ethereum at 1300. Anything pumping crazy? Cardano still at 42, 43 cents. Matic doing very, very well, almost back up to 80 cents. I still don't have any Matic, unfortunately. Litecoin holding up well. Got a little bit of a pump on Luna Classic. I guess it's still holding that Binance news. VeChain holding on still at 2 cents. And Theta at 106. Theta's been showing a little bit of weakness lately. I think Theta's probably going to dump under $1 before we get a pump back up. So great time to buy Theta. All right, let's see what's going on in the markets today. I have some pretty interesting, pretty funny things I noticed this morning when I was driving in my car listening to the normal crypto schlubs. First thing I want to talk about is, of course, I've been talking about this for the last year. The SEC is finally cracking down on all the scumbags promoting crypto projects. They decided to go after Kim Kardashian, and apparently she had a Twitter post from last year promoting some snake oil coin that turned out to be kind of scammy. She didn't disclose it. She didn't disclose she was paid, and the SEC fined her $1 million. So this is what's going to be happening. You're going to be seeing a lot more of this over the year. SEC actually sent out letters to a bunch of influencers, YouTubers over the last year, telling them to stop with the scam projects, stop with the pump and dumps. That's why I've been saying that you don't see the U.S.-based YouTubers promoting scams anymore, pump and dump projects. Only the YouTubers that are out of the country, like Crypto Lark, Crypto Banter, all those guys can get away with it because they're not in the USA. All the U.S.-based guys have pretty much cleaned up their act. And under the disguise that they care about you and they don't want to scam you anymore and they're doing it for you. No. They're not doing it anymore because the SEC told them to stop. But the funny thing is, I was driving my car. As you guys know, I'm a private investigator, and I had to work in D.C. this morning, so I had a lot of driving. And I was listening to First Crypto Banter, and this is kind of funny. So, of course, with the news that the SEC is going after people promoting these scams, none of the big YouTubers are too happy about it. And you can just tell, look how pissed off Crypto Banter is. And he even tries to play it down like, oh, well, it's good they're going after these people, these scammers, not disclosing they're paid to promote these scams. But you can just look in his eyes and you can see, man, he knows the end is coming for his little fucking racket he's running. Although he's based out of South Africa, so he has nothing to worry about. But it still pisses him off. So take a quick look. I found this to be hilarious. I really did. You see these guys' true colors. Now remember, all the SEC is doing is going after people who promoted scams and didn't disclose it, okay? That's what the SEC should be doing, right, folks? Okay.
This story makes me so angry. Sure, okay, I'm gonna do my best to try and get through this story. He is such a fuckwit.
I don't know what the story is. I need to know.
You don't know what the story is. I'll tell you what the fucking story is, okay? I want to show you what the story is. I'm so angry with fuckwit.
Celebrities and influencers often are endorsing a variety of products and services across television ads, social media, or print, on everything from clothing, diet plans, to perfumes. It catches our attention. We always wondered, did they use the product? Did they like the product? How much were they paid to endorse it? In any case, what does this have to do with the Securities and Exchange Commission?
I mean, just this music. What is this music? What is this?
Now just look how pissed off Rand is over here. Now look, I'm not a huge fan of the SEC. I'm not a fan of Gary Gensler, but they have a job to do. They're paid a lot of money. These guys are paid a lot of money to make sure people don't get scammed. And basically, they're just basically saying, you promote a scam, we're going to fine you. So stop doing it. If you're in the U.S., stop promoting scams. Look at Rand. He's like a little 5-year-old right now who just got caught with his hand in the cookie jar. Look at his face. He's so angry that he knows the end is near. Now, it starts in the United States and it's probably going to progress to other countries. But Rand knows that eventually all his sponsorships are going to dry up because whatever starts in the USA will eventually spread to his shithole, South Africa and Europe and Australia, wherever all these other crypto scammers are, And why are you so pissed off, Rand? Why would you care that the SEC decided to fine freaking Kim Kardashian, who's the biggest sleazeball on the planet? She was promoting the scam and didn't disclose it. So she got fined. May it be a lesson to all the scammers. But Rand's not too happy about it.
Music,
Sometimes
1970s.
celebrities endorse investment opportunities like crypto tokens or special purpose acquisition companies. Celebrity endorsements, though, don't mean that an investment product is right for you, or even, frankly, that it's legitimate. Even if a celebrity endorsement is
No, this is real.
genuine,
He actually
each
tweeted this.
investment has its
This
own
is
risk
real.
and opportunities and may not fit your investment needs. Furthermore,
This is
a
the chairman
celebrity
of the
or
SEC.
influencer's incentives aren't necessarily aligned with yours. We might enjoy watching a celebrity playing on a basketball court, starring in a
Anyway, so
reality TV show.
the story,
or
I
a
can't watch this
movie,
anymore.
or
Sorry, guys, I can't watch this. The SEC charged Kim Kardashian today for touting a crypto security. Now, look, I hate the fact that Kim Kardashian was touting a crypto security. Let's get that straight. I think that companies that go to celebrities to tout their projects are definitely projects that you want to be dumping, right? So, like, let's say that. And I think the fact
Right, that's a good point. Anything a celebrity is talking about, and I consider Rand to be a celebrity. If Rand's talking about it, Luna, UST, even Solana right now, you shouldn't be in it because it's eventually going to dump. And you can take that same mindset with other celebrities. If Matt Damon's promoting something, you should not be in it. It's going to crash. If Rand Neuner's promoting something, he's been paid or there's big money behind it, it's going to crash. If Ben Affleck's promoting something, if BitBoy's promoting something, they're talking about something, it's probably going to crash. But my point is, you can just see the look in Rand's eye. Like, he's just so pissed off that the SEC is coming after people. And folks, to me, just a look in his face is pretty much it to me. Like, he's like, oh, crap. The last 5 years, we were allowed to do whatever freak we want, promote anything we wanted, take all that free money, all those free coins. And they just see the end is near. But I was also listening to BitBoy just like 30 minutes ago. I just got home. And I was like, oh, okay, I would like to see what BitBoy's talking about. He's talking about the same freaking thing. Now, you have to understand, they can't come out and say, like, what they're really thinking. Like, oh, this is, like, horrible. I'm not going to be able to get away with this shit anymore. They just basically, you can hear the condescendingness in their voice that, like, they're just pissed off about the whole thing. They hate Gary Gensler. They hate the SEC. And the reason being is because it's going to mess up the way they make money off shilling the people. So anyway, that's your BitBoy for a second.
Paid over $1 million to settle the SEC charges linked to a crypto promo, Ethereum Max. We told you to stay away from it, on her Instagram. And the important thing here is not Kim Kardashian. The important thing is Gary Gensler, right after this case, put out a video.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, explaining that he is so stupid. Like, I just don't know how to wrap up into words what Gary Gensler is.
So look how much these crypto influencers hate the SEC and Gary Gensler. Now look, we all think they're a bunch of idiots. We think Gary Gensler is, like, a lot of times oversteps his bounds, and they're kind of just like, they're probably going to come after crypto and hurt a lot of projects. I get it. But why would they care that Gary Gensler came after somebody for promoting a shitty project and not disclosing on Twitter? Because because it will affect their pockets. Nobody cares but the influencers that Gary Gensler went after Kim Kardashian. Good for you, Gary Gensler. You finally did something right. She's promoting scams on her freaking Twitter, getting people wrecked. Find the bitch $1 million. But BitBoy and Crypto Rand, they just hate it. They hate it. They hate it. Now, they can't come out and say, oh, no, this is horrible. It's going to mess up the way we make all our money off shilling. So they basically just put out a video saying, he's such an idiot. He's such a loser. I hate Gary Gensler. Yeah, Gary Gensler is the biggest enemy to sleazeball crypto influencers. He is going to be the guy who shuts them down. So they're not too happy about it, right? Just like crypto or Lex Luthor is the biggest, or not crypto, kryptonite, and Lex Luthor is the biggest enemy to Superman. You get it? They see the writing on the wall with this Gary Gensler, and they just hate him. And like I said, a lot of these crypto influencers, I don't know about BitBoy, did get letters from the SEC over the last year telling them to stop promoting the projects. Make sure if you do promote a project, you have to disclose it. Stop promoting securities. This is a fact. They did send out letters. I don't know what YouTubers got it for sure, but it's definitely happened. So the SEC is coming after all these guys, and all these YouTuber influencers are just pissed off about it. But to you and me, who are just in crypto, you know, why would we care that Gary Gensler went after Kim Kardashian? And good for you. If she's promoting scams, go after her. If BitBoy's promoting scams, go after him. You know, whoever's doing it, go after them because they're hurting a lot of people. When you know, Kim Kardashian put out that tweet, think how many dumb people bought whatever coin she was pumping, and that it probably went to zero. So it just, you see the hate and disgust in these YouTubers' faces, and it's just funny to see. It's like you just see the walls closing on these sleazeballs, and it's just I don't know. It makes me happy to see, and their reaction is very, very telling. Their reaction is very, very telling to me. So anyway, okay. Anything else going on? Saw this article. Bitcoin price still not at max pain. 5 things to know in Bitcoin this week. You know, nobody knows what the bottom's going to be for Bitcoin. You know, I started Bitcoin in 2017. Made a lot of mistakes. I was fortunate enough to sell half my load or half my stack, you know, midway through the bull run, and if I didn't, I would have lost everything. I wish I had sold more. But all I know is that feeling I had in my stomach during COVID when Bitcoin dropped down to $3,000 and Theta dropped down to like, what was it, like 20 cents, and Ethereum was down to $80, and I didn't buy anything then, and it felt so bad. Everybody was getting out of crypto. All the Reddit posts were negative. All the YouTube posts were negative. It was a horrible feeling. I have not felt that yet. I don't feel that sentiment, that nastiness in the air. So that's why I do think Bitcoin will probably go lower before we, of course, reach all-time highs again. You know, I'm hoping it's like 15,000, maybe 17,000. Could it go down to 10? That would be an 85% drop, which is what Bitcoin usually does. So, you know, I'm just ready for everything. If Bitcoin goes below 8,000, I'd say there's a big problem. But I would say 10 or 12 is probably the lowest. But I just don't feel like we've hit that max pain yet. And that doesn't mean we're not going to pump up to $30,000 tomorrow, then dump down to $10,000 or $15,000. I don't know what's going to happen, folks. All I know is in 2024, we're going to have another bull run and everybody's going to get rich. So that's what I'm basically looking for. Okay, Cardano news. Charles Hoskinson, co-founder and CEO of IOHK, the blockchain technology firm behind Cardano, said that Cardano will soon be entering the Voltaire era. I love these names, which is the 5th and final stage of its development roadmap, which is really cool. So basically, Cardano is almost finished. You know, Cardano's been around for 5 or 6 years. It's on the last leg of its ecosystem. They just had the Vasco hard fork. The age of Voltaire will soon be upon us. As ecosystem, it's going to unlock the power of millions of Cardano users and builders. It will also once again show the rest of the industry how to decentralize governance, just like we did with staking. So this is all going to happen towards the end of 2023, 2024, going into the next bull market. And I do think we're going to see a $10 to $15 Cardano then. And I think Cardano is going to give Ethereum a run for its money. But we'll see what happens. Okay, that's it for now, folks. Like and subscribe, and I will talk to you later.